or for the U.S., I'm sorry. So for the previous 365 days, we had 49.7 million cases, right? 433,592 deaths. You can see that our cases for 2022 have passed the total for 2020 now. And also the first quarter of 2022 is the most number of cases of any of the previous 4 quarters. The good news is March deaths are going to be lower than anything since last July. Okay, it's good news. Uh, Cases by week are continuing to show a declining pattern. Nice declining pattern in daily cases. You can see here that as of March the 22nd, the U.S. had 23,011 cases with an average of 32,572 cases. Take a look at deaths. The good news is 2020 deaths have not caught 2021 deaths yet. And for whatever reason, we're not seeing, I got to look at these one of these days, we're not seeing the first quarter 2022 deaths here. And you can see over here also in terms of monthly deaths, it looks like March's deaths could be lower than these previous, 7 months here, which is good. That's a slight improvement. All right. And you can also see that deaths are declining on a weekly basis. Now, what about this? So we got to keep in mind the volatility. So March the 24th, the U.S. had 1,033 deaths. But on March the 13th, we're averaging 1,207 deaths. Here's a question for us today. For every 100,000 people, on average, how many people have COVID-19 in the U.S.? Well, this is 50, okay? And this is 25. So I'm going to say somewhere between 20 and 25 people out of 100,000 people in the U.S. have COVID-19 right now. What about deaths? Well, this line here, which you can barely see, is one half of a person. So somewhere between one half, somewhere between 1/4 and one half of a person. For every 100,000 people in the U.S. right now, somewhere between one half and 1/4 of a person is dying from COVID-19. All right. Anyway, that takes care of our final report for today. Now we've got to just upload all this data up to YouTube.